Okay, so I thought I'd make you guys some videos of different things that I get to do. And this seems really basic because it's just putty exercises. But sometimes there's some things you didn't think of and it makes it a little bit more interesting. And you can always send it to the patient and see if they find something useful in it. But I like resistance with the putty, and I usually stick around the yellow. I can go up higher with heavier ones, but I sometimes don't find that necessary because then they use other compensation patterns. And if you're really creative with yellow or the orange, you can usually get away with a lot of stuff, except for the people who are very strong. You know, they might need the harder colors, but the challenge is getting it out of the bucket. But black is almost impossible to get out of the bucket. So anyway, all right, so here are a couple of ideas that you may not have thought of, just some ideas just for you guys to get started with some different putty exercises. So one of my most favorite things to do is to take a weight and put that in. This is a great wrist exercise. So you can just work on turning the wrist around and around and even back and forth. So that gives them a good workout. What I especially like is putting my hand on top and getting them to turn it like a jar lid. So make it kind of pretty deep in there, and then turning that is a really great activity. With your weight, you can also take the putty and pull it almost like you're scooping ice cream. The weight gives it a little bit more of a challenge, and you can push it away too. So if you need to get a little bit of a deviation on there, that's a good exercise. And then you go up from there. So if you really thought that they could handle a bigger weight, then you got a great big weight. So let's see if I can get it where you guys can see it a little bit more. So again, the twisting and the turning, and even up on the top. Let's see if we can get that where you guys can see it. Turning the top and then turning back. It's a really good activity to do. You can challenge them to put their thumb on the side like this or like this. So it'll make it different, but the thumb being flat is a really great place to start, especially if somebody is recovering from some kind of ulnar nerve injury, because the thumb is going to want to roll in or roll in like this and be on the side. So a flat thumb is good. So pick a weight that challenges them and that they are successful.